Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another video. Back on the Roblox saga and how basically the CEO is cooked and so is the rest of them. So for anybody who doesn't know, I just made a video recently where I reacted to a video made by Asmongold where they basically covered, along with a bunch, he was reacting to somebody else, where they basically covered how Roblox at this point, let's just keep it a stack, is trying to protect predators on their platform. There is basically a vigilante group, or not really a vigilante group, but a group of people who saw there was a problem on Roblox with predators, and there has been a problem with that. Specifically, a content creator named Schlep. I'll leave his, videos and his link down to his YouTube channel down below if you want to take a look. Who started with a bunch of other people to make a group to catch predators on Roblox, because as we already know, Roblox is mostly, played by kids. And Roblox saw this after, that group, ended up catching 6 predators, getting them arrested, and basically said, we can't have that. We can't have y'all catching predators on our platform. And basically sent Schlep a cease and desist along with a couple other people. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was somebody who owned a company that had a predator problem, I'll be working with the people to catch more of these predators, not banning them. Because it's not like these people are taking the law into their own hands. It's not like these people are taking the law into their own hands. They're gathering evidence and they're sending the evidence to the police. The police show up to these people's houses and they find the people. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. They not only got caught probably grooming kids on, not even probably, it is true that they got caught grooming kids on Roblox, but other shit too. So it ain't just Roblox that they're getting caught with. It's other shit too. It's like a big surprise. It's gotten so bad that Roblox has basically doubled down and made a vigilante freaking thing on their terms and policies now, just to stop people like Schlep, stop people like, the predator hunters off, like on Roblox. They made a whole vigilante ban on their game so that people like Schlep and others cannot stop these predators from doing what they're doing. Like, Roblox has effectively chosen a side, and they chose to side with the predators. Because another thing is, when you try to report these predators through the proper channels, Roblox doesn't do shit. They don't do nothing. They don't do shit. In fact, they don't do anything until Schlep and all these other people start putting their videos on YouTube. And you know why? You know why Roblox ain't doing shit until those videos drop? It's because at that point, if they don't do shit when those videos drop, it's going to make them look bad. Not that it matters, because they already look bad as it is. And to make things worse for Roblox right now, if we go up here, they are cooked. The United States senators are starting to take a look and, see what's going on right now. And seeing that, hey, Roblox has a predator problem. And once again, I said it in the last video, I would not be surprised if the CEO is in on it. Because right now, basically, if you want to catch these predators now, if you want to help get these people off of Roblox, you can't anymore. Because they made it to where if you were to go and do this, they will ban you. They will ban you. Roblox will ban you if you catch predators on their platform and report them to the police. And keep in mind, the police have literally congratulated Schlep and others for their work. And the only thing that they require out of Schlep and others who are doing this is that they be careful and they don't endanger anybody else while they're doing this. They're literally congratulating these people, the police, the people who are actually going and catching these predators after Schlep and them send them the information. It's crazy out here. And apparently they have doubled down. They actually have doubled down. They have quadrupled down at this point, which is crazy. Once again, the call is coming from inside the house, and the only reason I'm making these videos at this point is because A, I've been seeing it, going crazy at this point in time. I didn't know that this was a thing. And B, because me personally, I have a brother who plays Roblox. And me personally, I don't need him having to deal with all these predators on the platform. I have a nephew and I have a niece. Let's say one day they decide to play Roblox. I don't want either one of them having to deal with any of this bullshit. So Yeah, here we are. And honestly, this shit just needs to be talked about in general. It ain't even about it being popular at this point. It's about the fact that it needs to be talked about in general. There needs to be more eyes on this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Because apparently they have doubled down. They doubled down.
Roblox decided to double down on their decision to ban and threaten legal action against someone that was trying to keep their platform safer for children, a responsibility Roblox doesn't seem to want to do themselves, at least not in an efficient way.
No, they don't want to do it at all.
If you don't know the lore, I'll give you the nutshell breakdown here. I made a video on it a couple days ago, but earlier this week, a YouTuber named Schlep just got permanently IP banned by Roblox HQ and threatened with legal action because he colored outside the lines here. He was a little naughty in the eyes of the Roblox corpo overlords, the fucking weasels in suits over there, those grease goblins. Apparently when Schlep was young, he was the victim of a bad actor on Roblox, and as he grew up, he wanted to do what he could to make the platform safer for children so they didn't have to experience what he did. And thus he started actively catching predators and has actually had a few of them even arrested.
Yeah, as of this video recording right now, Schlep and his people who have been catching predators, because there's a lot of other people who are also doing this, they have caught 6 people within the year. 6 people within a year. 6 predators within 1 year, and reported them to police and gotten them locked up. And keep in mind that Roblox, on the other hand, has caught nobody. They have gotten nothing done. They have gotten zilch done. And not only have they gotten zilch done, but apparently, at one point or another, they had a Roblox employee and administrator who was a predator. Once again, the call is coming from inside the house.
He is doing what he can to just try and make the platform safer. Roblox takes a huge issue with that.
Yep.
One of the big criticisms of Roblox that has existed for years is how poorly they handle predators on Roblox. They are very hands-off when it comes to safety. Basically, their philosophy boils down to the old Luigi method in Mario Party, where if you do nothing, maybe you'll win. But in this case, that is not happening. You see, their tactics here of basically just plugging their ears and closing their eyes and then wiping their ass with all the reports that flood in, it's led to a massive issue with Roblox where there has been a very common occurrence of predators preying on kids through their platform.
Yep.
You've probably seen tons and tons of headlines about pedophiles through Roblox by this point. It's very clear that they are not efficient when it comes to handling this. So the community has begun policing themselves, and Schlep was among those that were trying to do what they could to catch the predators and have them arrested, but it's not like they were going behind Roblox's back for it. Schlep was actively providing Roblox all of the evidence, all of the reports, even sending a physical binder to the Roblox headquarters, and still they sat on their hands, put their thumb up their ass, and spun around on it or something. I guess when the package arrived there, they must have treated it like the Unabomber was trying to reach them or something.
Yep.
Like Schlep and all of these other predator catchers on Roblox are actively trying to...
Like, you gotta think about this real quick. Like, the first thing that these people do when they catch predators is the first people they go to is Roblox. They go to them, and Roblox and their garbage systems basically just ignore it. And then they go to the police right after that, give them the information. The police go, show up to the house, find these predators, and then, boom, guess what? Not only did they find evidence of the fact that these guys are predators and are grooming kids, but then on top of that, they find other shit too. Like, once again, I said in the last video, but I think somebody needs to go over to the CEO and check his hard drive, because I wouldn't be surprised if he's in on it, considering that here's another thing that y'all probably don't know. Currently, right now, the CEO is trying to turn Roblox into a dating site. You didn't hear me wrong. The CEO of Roblox, as of right now, as we are talking, is trying to turn Roblox a site that is mainly, occupied by minors, I might add. He's trying to turn it into a dating site. Now, I don't know about you, but it doesn't take a genius to tell you why that's not going to end well, considering their predator problem at the moment.
Through the proper channels, so Roblox will be the ones to act on it, but they just haven't been, at least not enough clearly, because there's still a huge problem on Roblox with this. So Roblox shut him down. and threatened legal action. That has led to a huge shitstorm for Roblox, rightfully so. This has made headlines across the globe here. A wacky new development is apparently Roblox Corporation's chief safety officer, Matthew Kaufman, just sold over $800,000 worth of company stock shortly after the platform issued a cease and desist to Schlep. Looking like a little...
Yeah, I wonder why, because he knows that Roblox is under hot fucking water right now. He knows that that company's about to get fucking cooked. So he's trying to get his money and dip. I wouldn't be surprised.
Over there
I wouldn't be surprised.
HQ. That is seeming like there's some holes in the ship.
Yeah, there's more than some holes.
You don't often see the chief safety officer cash out that much stock in the wake of a huge debate about the safety of the platform that he is supposed
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if the safety officer is also in on the shit. Screwed the CEO. He probably in on it too. He's saying, oh, shit. I'm the safety dude. I'm literally the dude who's supposed to be keeping people safe. And they're catching all my shit. Ah, fuck. I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. He's probably in a whole nother freaking planet. He's probably in a whole nother different country. Dude's probably in a whole different country right now.
to be managing and operating efficiently. Sounds like he's a little worried that people are more alert to how poorly Roblox itself handles safety in general. Another thing that happened is a congressman is also now making a push for Roblox to do more to keep children safe on their platform. It's gotten so big Roblox couldn't ignore it any further, so they put out a statement clarifying
they doubled down, bro,
on their decision to fight back against the vigilante groups, which is
keep that in mind, bro. They made a statement. They made a whole entire new rule on Roblox to block people from catching predators. Keep that in mind. Not to catch the predators, but to keep people from catching the predators. If that isn't insane to you, I don't know what is, bro. You're telling me instead of making... You're telling me instead of making something to catch the predators, y'all made something to make sure the predators can't be caught? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? The call's coming from inside the house.
Reflafitating that they thought that this was somehow like a W, like a PR win here.
Bro, they're getting cooked for this.
The vigilante groups. And then crickets when it comes to pedophiles. Why aren't you fighting the pedophiles? Why are you laser focused with the fucking crosshairs on the vigilantes that are fighting the pedophiles?
I'll tell you why. It's because if this news gets out that there's a bunch of pedophiles, a bunch of predators on Roblox, if the news gets out, if it gets big enough, then guess what? Parents are going to basically stop telling their kids to go to Roblox. They're going to be looking at Roblox and they're going to be looking at their kids and be like, hey, stop playing that shit. There's a bunch of predators on there. And that's going to make Roblox look bad. They don't want the news to get out, and it's already too late. If the government, if you got senators out here looking at this shit, if you got the government already looking at this shit, it's too late.
Like, this is a wild hill to die on. We are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken action that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users.
That's funny because last I checked, the police and on top of that, the people who are, you know, like the police, you know, the people who are literally in charge of getting rid of these predators once they get caught, literally are congratulating Schlep and all the other people for doing what they're doing and doing it the right way by getting evidence on these predators, going to the police, which is going through the proper channels and telling them what's going on. And then the police do their job. So how is it the police are out here congratulating him, but then you got Roblox on the other hand saying that it's a bad thing? Like, come on now. Giant L.
Need to stop right here and just take a pause.
Giant L.
Schlep and other vigilantes catching predators is not making the game more unsafe than it currently is by just having those predators running rampant with no one to stop them because you are not efficiently
doing anything
stopping them. Like, this is a crazy stance to take. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Accurate, timely reporting from our community is important. Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom-designed reporting tools, immediately and with as much specific information as possible is the best way to help us remove bad actors from Roblox. These reporting tools are designed to capture key metadata and details that cannot be captured from an email or screenshot and enable faster, more efficient reviews and more thorough reporting to law enforcement when warranted.
They ain't reporting
Take
shit.
another break here real quick. When does that go live?
Yeah,
because
that shit's not live right now.
Like,
it's not.
What do you mean? Like, that is the biggest problem. Everything you're saying right there is an absolute
lie. It's cap.
Like, that's just mumbo jumbo.
It's cap.
You're just saying words that aren't real. That is the big problem. No matter how many times people are reporting these bad actors through your channels, there is no efficient, fast reviewing that leads to the
anybody getting caught.
Being,
like, as of this video, Roblox has caught 0 people. As of the video that I'm recording right now, Roblox has caught 0 people, 0 predators. Meanwhile, Schlepp and his crew have caught 6 predators within the year. 6 predators. And gotten them locked up. Keep that in mind. Schlepp and his crew are getting more work done than Roblox, the company. Roblox ain't doing shit. Let's just get the record straight right now. They are not doing shit. And they are, even as right now, we have just seen, actively trying to make sure that these predators can't get caught.
Kicked off the platform. There's so many cases of predators who have literally been arrested that still actually have their Roblox accounts live. What are you talking about? That is blatantly false. And
straight up cap.
The issue. You can say you have all these tools and that you take in all of these reviews, but there's nothing
you have
that
caught
really
nobody.
shows that.
Literally nothing.
There's no, it doesn't seem like if that is the case, it's made any difference.
It hasn't.
Maybe you need to overhaul that, or maybe you need to beef it up or something. Maybe you should work with the vigilante groups instead of vilifying them, because they're doing a better job at getting the predators captured and taken off the platform than your systems are. I don't know why you view the vigilantes as enemies.
That's like going out of their way to say, like, let's put this in a superhero thing, bro. That's like Batman catching a bunch of people robbing a bank, right? Or Spider-Man catching a bunch of people robbing a bank. And instead of congratulating Spider-Man or Batman for their job that they're doing, that's like instead of congratulating them, being like, oh yeah, these guys are villains. Not the people robbing the bank, but the guys who stopped the robbers from robbing the bank. In fact, actually, technically, that is the most active description of what's going on right now, because we already have that with Spider-Man. That fucking news reporter, dude, every single time Spider-Man does something positive, oh, Spider-Man's a villain. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Again, I can understand in general why vigilantes could be a bad thing, like on a broad scale, but when the company isn't doing things to ensure the safety of the users, well, vigilantes are super necessary to step in to do it for them, to keep the platform.
And keep in mind, vigilantes are people who take the law in their own hands. These guys aren't even doing that. All these guys are doing is gathering evidence, sending it to the police, sending it to Roblox first and foremost. They send it to Roblox first. Roblox does nothing, of course. Then they send it to the police. And then after that, the police go and investigate, capture these guys. And then after that, they make a video explaining on how they caught these predators. And only after the video gets made, keep in mind, this is really important. Only after the video gets made does Roblox actually take action in banning these accounts that these predators were using. And sometimes they don't even do that. Sometimes they'll just leave the predator shit up. That is crazy.
Platform safe because you are just not doing your job. Like, it makes no sense to me that they would be so combative with someone like Schlepp, where they'd cease and desist, ban him, and then threaten legal action. You could work with him. Why don't you guide him through the proper channels? He is doing a good service by getting these predators arrested. It is something you are not doing.
It's something you're not doing any
No
of.
platform is perfect, but we prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. It doesn't really seem like you.
Doesn't look like it.
By the way, it seems like your CEO
Don't
is
look like it.
trying to turn it into a fucking dating site for 17+.
Yeah, now keep that in mind, bro. They're trying to turn this shit into a dating site, bro. They're trying to turn Roblox, a freaking website, a gaming site that is used by minors from the ages of probably, like, majority of the people on there are probably from the ages of 10 to 14, into a dating site. The CEO is trying to do this shit. Like, the call is coming from inside the house. Somebody check the hard drives, man.
Which, again, by the way, is a really weird age where he's trying to pitch a 17+ dating service to a company, Roblox, so it'd be half gaming and half dating. It seems like that's the focus, because Dave fucking Bazooki here, the CEO of Roblox, can't stop yapping about it. It doesn't seem like the priority is trust and safety. That's all
It's
I'm saying.
not.
This is an area where we invest heavily and are always innovating. Helping keep our users safe is a critical part of our vision of connecting a billion people with optimism and civility, and is a strategic imperative for our creator community. And then just a bunch of blabbering here, all of which it doesn't seem to be true. Again, I understand they can't wipe them all out instantly, but it's clear that
they're not even trying, bro.
On deaf ears.
They are.
Like, there are predators, real predators.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, when this shit gets investigated, because it will, give it like 3 to 6 months, probably a year at most. Give it that time. How much you want to bet that not only the CEO and all these other idiots up in there, probably also predators, but how much do you want to bet that they're going to probably find the logs of just thousands upon thousands of reports of predators, and that the Roblox people aren't doing shit? How much you want to bet? Like, once again, I said it in the last video, I put money on it that the CEO and all these other idiots are probably in on it. Not all the employees are probably in on it, but I guarantee the people at the top are probably in on it. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, once again, they already had an incident where the administrative person that they had working there at one point got literally caught getting a child to go off of Roblox, meet up with them in real life, and actually, sexually assaulted them. Ain't no other way to put it. Like, there's too many points on a graph. Too many points on a graph. Like, you already have that one incident where one of your own employees literally got caught doing this shit. And then, not to mention, you got Schlep in their group catching 6 more people on top of that. That's 7 in a row. And who knows how many more, because Schlep also was a victim of this shit happening on Roblox. And who knows how many more people have probably sent in reports to their freaking garbage ass, report system that they ain't responding to, and it's just being ignored.
With irrefutable evidence that Roblox is not acting on. So there is a problem here, and it doesn't seem like they're doing enough.
They're not doing shit.
Then they go on to talk about, like, just how many messages and how many users are on Roblox.
That doesn't matter.
There's millions and millions, and
that doesn't matter
to go through, a lot to comb through. Which is why, again, I don't understand why they wouldn't be extending an olive branch to the vigilante groups who are clearly doing a good job at catching real predators that are on their platform. Roblox is missing.
It ain't even just a good job. They're putting in more work than Roblox has put in its entire freaking lifespan.
In a lot of cases. I don't know why they wouldn't want to work with them. Again,
like, right now, if we're talking about as far as a scoreboard goes for, catching pedos or catching predators on Roblox, you got Schlep and his people who are 6-0 right now. They're on a win streak. Then you got Roblox who are 0-7. 0-7. They haven't caught nobody. And then, not to mention, 7 predators have been caught. And one of those predators was one of their own people. One of the administrator, by the way. The call is coming from inside the house.
As they mention here, they've got, fucking billions of messages that get across, billions of reports that swipe across their desk every day. Why wouldn't you work with the community that is actively trying to help you and help keep the platform safe? So now they talk
There's a
about
reason why.
they've decided to remove vigilantes.
We all know the
We've
reason,
been monitoring
because they're in
vigilante
on it.
activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting on news about Roblox, and challenging us to do better. We appreciate this feedback and use these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently, vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems. These were not one-off situations, and we saw the behavior accelerating across many accounts. This actively created an unsafe environment and normalized behavior that is both unacceptable on Roblox and is against our terms of use. Our policies prohibit directing other users off Roblox to another platform through chat and having/simulating sexually explicit conversations. These are serious policy violations that risk removal from the platform. Just reread your statement here, Roblox. You recognize that these groups were reporting all of this to you.
Yep.
And then you're confused on why they started doing more than just reporting.
Yep.
Could it possibly be because all of the reports they were sending your way
We're falling on deaf ears.
weren't leading to the predators getting kicked off the platform or anything?
Just leading on deaf ears.
Could that possibly be the reason? Could you follow that trail of breadcrumbs of logic? Like, I don't know how they can be so
And once again, I'm not surprised, because let's be real. If Roblox started reporting about how, once again, they were catching predators on their platform, that would probably lead to parents basically looking at their kids playing the game and be like, hey, I might not want my kid on this game because apparently there's predators going onto this game and grooming kids. These dumbasses at Roblox are so scared of their PR looking bad, even though it looks garbage in the first place, that they don't even want anybody to know that there's predators on their platform. And that's why they're too busy trying to silence these vigilantes instead of actually getting rid of the predators. And once again, me personally, I think the CEO's in on it along with anybody at the top. Because why the fuck are y'all trying to turn this shit into a dating website for people who are 17 and up? Once again, 17 isn't legal, by the way. That's still a minor. That's still a minor. Like, the evidence at this point is basically just staring us right in the face, bro. And I can't wait for the shit to blow up. Because everybody's talking about this right now. Everybody is talking about this shit right now.
Delusional to not recognize the reason why it evolved beyond just reporting, and then they started using like decoys to try and get more evidence, is because you weren't acting on the reports. Thus, they gathered more evidence on these bad actors and turned it over to authorities who did
do something.
The evidence was sufficient for the police to issue arrests and get the
6
predators.
of them.
But it wasn't enough
6 of them,
you guys to ban them or do anything, like the bare minimum to protect children from these bad actors, these evil people.
6 of them, bro.
I don't know why they're confused. They're making it sound like it's some kind of epidemic that spiraled out of control, and Roblox was just doing everything by the book perfectly.
Like, you gotta think about this, bro. If Roblox was actually doing something to catch these predators, actually actively doing something, then guess what? These vigilante groups or these groups that are catching these predators wouldn't exist. They wouldn't need to. It's only because Roblox hasn't been doing anything for such a long time that people basically saw this shit. It's like, we gotta take it into our own hands, because if we don't, we're probably gonna have more incidents like before with the damn freaking administrative dude, where these predators are probably gonna start taking these kids and trying to meet up with them in real life and do who knows what to them. Like, come on, bro. The call's coming from inside the house. Y'all weren't doing shit, so guess what? We had to step up. And we, by we, I mean the people who are actually catching these predators. Y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all haven't been doing shit. You're more focused on keeping your PR good than you are actually about catching these predators and actually protecting kids. And guess what? You're not even doing either one of those things. Your PR looks like shit right now. Everybody's flaming you. And you still got predators on your platform that you ain't doing shit about. Like, you have achieved none of your goals here.
When that's just not the case. The reason why it evolved so much is because you weren't doing enough. So the community started taking it upon themselves to try and act and do better and ensure the platform was a little safer for whatever they could do. They then have this section on the importance of accurate reporting, going over like It needs to act in accordance with their policies and all of that. And then due to privacy considerations, we cannot inform users whether reports have led to consequences. But the thing about that claim is,
We know
to me,
damn
it
well.
seems like they're trying to hide behind their numbers. Like, we get so many reports.
We know
and we just
damn
can't
well
inform you if, like, your report led
they
to
know
that person
damn
getting
well.
banned, but just trust us, it probably did. Like, we're actually
They ain't banning
we're
shit.
doing such a good job at getting them all banned.
Y'all weren't doing
people
shit.
Aren't that fucking stupid. When you have found a bad actor, if you have found a predator and you're reporting that person, a lot of these people are following those accounts to ensure that they get banned because they are a danger to the community. And in a lot of cases,
Those accounts they're not getting banned.
Like, they know that there hasn't been consequences. Whether or not Roblox is telling them, people can see for themselves when the accounts aren't banned. They then talk about how they actually go above and beyond. They work with law enforcement.
They don't work with shit.
Legal guidelines around when it's appropriate to collaborate with them and provide information to help track.
They don't work with shit, bro.
To help keep users safe even beyond Roblox. In 2024, they submitted 24,522 reports to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They then say that on multiple occasions they found vigilante groups holding the reports to Roblox until after they had coordinated real-life meetups and built their own social media posts, and then explain why that's a bad thing, about how waiting to report to Roblox or the relevant authorities means alleged bad actors could potentially remain on the platform longer, leaving the community open to additional risks of harm. And they close out this section by saying that they recognize the community's frustration with how they handle violative behavior outside of Roblox, but they can't always act on all of it because a lot of it's screenshots and other messaging applications that need to be independently confirmed, because without verification it would open up significant abuse and misuse and all of that, so they have to do their due diligence. Overall, this is them saying that they actually take the reports very seriously. And
they
don't
actually
do a lot to try and keep
they don't
Roblox
do
safe,
shit.
even beyond Roblox. They then also claim that some of the vigilante groups are like making social media posts about all of these bad actors before even reporting to Roblox. Of course, I don't know if that's true or not.
That's
Very
cap.
well could be. But the point still stands.
We know that's cap. Schlep literally has shown that he and his group, the first thing they do is contact Roblox. They even send files upon files of evidence to Roblox, who they caught, before they even talk to the police. And Roblox does nothing. In fact, Roblox doesn't even ban the accounts of these predators until the video comes out from these guys. Trust me when I say that Roblox is not doing anything.
There are a lot of bad actors on Roblox, even with all of the reports they act on and the ones that they report to the proper authorities. There is still a huge infestation of these evil people. And the vigilante groups, the ones that Roblox is
trying to ban
tooth and nail against, whether they like it or not, they are making a difference in making the platform safer.
Doing more than Roblox themselves.
Submit all of these reports and do as much as they can, but as they showcase, they get so many and they can't go through all of them. They can't thoroughly investigate every single one. They can't analyze every single screenshot from every off-platform message. They know that. They do even hint at that. But these vigilante groups, in a lot of cases, do go the extra mile for a lot of these individuals, and it leads to them
actually getting some arrests done
away from children.
Because it don't mean shit if you think that you're doing something. It don't mean shit if no results happen. Roblox is not getting results. These guys are getting results, and they're doing it in the right way, by the way. They're not going and meeting up with these predators. They're not going and doing all this bullshit, because you can tell sometimes if they're actually genuine about this shit or not. Because that's another thing. Schlep and their group, especially Schlep, these guys are passionate about this kind of shit because it happened to them, probably in some cases. And sometimes they're just really passionate about keeping kids safe. Either way, this is personal to them. That's like the main reason. So let's get that straight. For Schlep and their group, the people catching these predators, this is personal to them because it happened to them at one point or another. And they don't want to see it happen to anybody else. And so Roblox going after them instead of going after the predators just makes them look even worse, bro. Roblox is getting cooked right now. The government's on their ass. The internet is on their ass. Everybody is on their ass. Except for the predators. The predators are probably looking at Roblox right now and thinking, hey, shit, they're on our side. Because they're trying to protect us. Like, it just, once again, it looks so bad. It looks so bad coming from Roblox right now that they're going after the people catching the predators instead of actually going after the people who are the predators. It looks so fucking bad. And the fact that they doubled down on this shit is crazy.
The predator away from victims. It makes the platform safer. It's not something Roblox should be battling against so vehemently. I really just don't understand why they don't try and work more collaboratively with people like Schlep or Gideon, who are actively getting these predators arrested.
Like me personally, I'm not gonna lie. Once again, if I was the people at Roblox seeing that these people are getting work done, I would probably have a whole sector specifically made for them. I would hire these guys. Be like, yo, you guys are doing great work. I'm gonna make a whole sector for you guys specifically to have a group that catches these guys, since we have such a big problem. I'm gonna make a group specifically with you guys in charge, since you guys are getting the most work done, to catch these predators. That's what I would do. I would hire these dudes if I was Roblox. I would hire these dudes and get them a whole thing, a whole setup, ready to go so that we can catch more of these predators and get them sent to jail so that we don't have this problem no more. But instead, they're doing the exact opposite, and now they look like even more shit. They look more shitty than they were before, because before they were already looking like shit because they weren't doing nothing about these predators. Once again, they're 0-7 right now, as far as the ones that we know of. They are 0-7 for catching predators, and one of those predators was one of their own people. They are 0-7. Meanwhile, you got Schlep and his group who are 0-6, caught 6 of these predators and got them sent to jail, and yet they're the ones getting sent to, like, and getting fucking cease and desist orders, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
That's the big problem. Roblox isn't doing enough to keep children safe, and instead of like trying to find more ways of keeping predators away from children, instead they're trying to legally strong-arm vigilantes into silence and just leaving it all alone and letting Roblox put their trust in Roblox, a platform that has repeatedly let everybody down, bro. To getting these bad actors taken off the platform and away from victims. It is a problem that Roblox has done nothing to help with this statement here. This doubling down about this being like some kind of righteous fight against vigilantes is just so off the mark, it's crazy. They then spend a paragraph giving you a tutorial on how to report users, which is just completely useless.
It's useless.
Giving you a tutorial on how to get ice cream at
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Useless.
The fucking machines are broken.
The machines don't work, bro.
You can report
they don't
people
fucking
till the
work.
cows come home. It's not working.
It's not doing anything.
Issue. They then talk about their trusted.
Like, you can do all this shit that they're telling you to do right now on screen. Guess what? There will be no response. Zero. No response at all.
Flagger program, where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity such as terrorism, violent extremism, or child exploitation directly to Roblox. And the idea is that the trusted flaggers are someone that Roblox puts a lot of weight on with their reports. But the Trusted Flagger program, while it sounds good in theory, is actually highly neglected. And from what I've read from a bunch of people with this program in particular, it doesn't do anything more than just a normal report. It doesn't seem like they actually take into consideration the trusted flag more than the normal report.
It's dog water.
I found this response from Roblox to be horrible. The doubling down was just a terrible call here. And it almost reads like Roblox is more upset that people are aware of the predator problem.
They are.
As opposed to the predator problem existing in the first place.
It seems
like Roblox would rather people just be completely ignorant to it, just silence on it while it's still being in the background. Like, it doesn't seem like they care so much that the predators exist. They just care that people know the predators exist.
And once again, the only reason they care about this in the first place, and the only reason they care more about these people getting caught, is because, once again, in their eyes, if this starts catching on, if people start catching on to the fact that there's people, you know, reporting that there's predators on their platform, they can lose users because their parents of these kids could be like, hey, you ain't allowed to play Roblox no more because there's predators on there, bro. It's too dangerous. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of losing their money. They're not scared of the predators. They could care less about that. In fact, the predators in their eyes are more money makers because they're on the game. They're more scared of losing money than they are scared of actually getting these predators caught. And me personally, I personally think that the CEO and them are in on it. I really think the CEO, once again, and the rest of the people who are, you know, the high-ranking members in Roblox, I think that they're also predators. There's no fucking way, especially considering that the CEO's out here bragging about trying to make Roblox a dating site for fucking minors. Fuck out of here. What are we doing?
Like their priorities are just so out of whack. Threatening legal action against someone who was victimized on your game and is just trying to do what they can to make it better, and just a blanket removing all vigilantes type approach to things here is just nonsensical, because the community is in a position where it needs those vigilante groups because Roblox hasn't done enough to protect them. It's crazy to me. Anyway, I just wanted to give you the follow-up to all this. That's really about it. See ya.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And the fact, once again, that they doubled down. That's the crazy thing, is they doubled down on this. They doubled down on this shit, bro. Like, once again, I'm gonna leave a like on this. You know, I'll leave the video down below. But the fact that they doubled down on the fact that they care more about banning the people catching the predators than they actually care about the predators themselves just says so much. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But once again, it's important that we talk about this shit, because for those of you guys who probably have siblings who play Roblox, or maybe, you know,
well, they did it.
Roblox like,
decided
maybe you got, you know, maybe you play Roblox yourselves and didn't know this was happening. Like, once again, craziness going on out here. Craziness going on out here that they're even doing this. Absolute craziness. And it doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. But it needs to be talked about. And without further ado, I think that's going to do it. Like, once again, the government's already getting involved with this shit. And it ain't looking too good for Roblox right now. It ain't looking too good. Like, it ain't, like if you're looking at these posts right now, bro, it ain't looking too damn good. It is not looking too damn good right now.
Enough to protect our kids, to inform parents, and to go after child predators. As you know, I have been leading the fight for the full release of the Epstein files. I believe in transparency.
Yeah, no, if you don't know, this representative, who's a Democrat, the first Democrat W that they've actually had in a long while, not only does he want to see the Epstein file list, but then on top of that, he's also doing, you know, the investigation into Roblox. So, big W from this guy right here.
And I believe in protecting our children. Today, I'm calling on people to sign a petition. Let's get to 1 million signatures by Friday to push Roblox to do more to protect our children and to prosecute predators. We need to keep our kids safe online.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, like, you even got, like, bro, you got people inside Roblox holding a protest because Schlep is doing so much good work. Like, look at this. Look at this. And Roblox is banning him. Roblox is banning him for catching groomers and predators. Bro, like, this shit is fucking insane. Like, bro, that is the fucking wild. Like, once again, I will leave a link down to this guy's, you know, I will leave a link down to this guy's YouTube channel and everything. But this dude right here has put in so much work. This dude has put in, I'm literally like this dude has put in so much work. So much fucking work for catching predators on Roblox. More work. Him and the team that he's been working with have put in more work than Roblox ever has and ever will be. It's crazy, man. It really is. And it ain't because he wants to, he ain't doing it for, like, it's another thing too. He ain't doing it for fame. He ain't doing it for none of that shit. He's doing it because this shit is personal, bro. Because it happened to him, and he ain't trying to have it happen to anybody else. And the fact that Roblox is going against this is shit beyond me, bro. Without further ado, that's going to be it. Once again, I'm probably going to talk about this more if we do get more information about this as it comes out. But yeah, no, it looks like they have doubled down, and Roblox, once again, they are cooked. They are beyond cooked, man. This is crazy.